Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Communities Live here on Sheffield Live 93.2 FM. Chris and Ellie here, and we have singer Emma Stevens. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Actually, I should really say good morning because it's actually in the morning we're doing the interview, aren't we?
That's all right. Smoke and mirrors.
So, for our listeners at home, give us a bit of background. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a singer-songwriter. I was actually brought up classically, but then sort of gravitated very quickly towards the more kind of contemporary style of music, and went to the ACM, did a guitar course there. I'm doing this very, very quickly, by the way. um, and I sort of fell in love with songwriting and found that I started off writing for other people at first, and then kind of discovered my voice, as it were. And I went into a studio and worked with a producer called Pete Woodruff, and we did a couple of songs together. And I sort of got very lucky in that BBC Introducing supported me, and Terry Wogan got me on the breakfast show, and that kind of gave me my platform. So that's a very quick summary.
I've got to say, wow. I've got to ask you. Who are your main influences? And also, if there was anybody that you could work with, like Noah Road, who would it be and why?
That's a really difficult one, because I I've never really come from it as from a sort of loving artist. It's been always about loving songs for me.
Sure.
But I think if I could work with anybody, oh gosh, I mean, it would be quite cool to do a duet with Taylor Swift. That would give you probably immediate worldwide success. um, but oh, I don't know. Um, Maybe, it'd be nice to do something with James Taylor as well, like a little
Mm.
acoustic folk song. Or how many am I allowed? John Mayer, that would be a good one.
There's so many you can pick
Uh,
as many as
it's
you want.
so many, so many. It was really difficult to answer that one, because then you could go into different genres, and oh, it'd be really cool to do like something funky and something jazzy. So, but yeah, I think probably Taylor Swift or James Taylor.
And for our listeners who want to like break into this kind of industry, how difficult is it? And also, what advice would you like to give to our listeners?
Um, it it is difficult as to be an independent artist. You kind of have to, I suppose, prepare yourself mentally for that.
Mm.
But there's this whole notion of, oh, don't give up and you'll make it, and I think that that's wrong, because you can, or rather, it takes hard work.
Sure.
You can work really hard and then still think, well, I haven't made it yet, have I not done enough? And that's absolutely not the case. um, you you've got to feel it as a sort of as a passion project as well. It's and measure your success. So there were things along my personal journey where I thought, wow, that's really cool, and I need to take that on board, rather than think, yeah, but I'm not selling out arenas yet, that's success. No, it's not. You've
Mm.
got success along the way in so many different ways. You just let yourself be open to that, and just mainly just absolutely enjoy it and
Yeah.
love it and love what you do. So that's probably the advice I would give.
And as a songwriter, you've got a new single called Blue. So, tell us a bit about that. Was it quite a difficult process, or did it come together quite quickly when you wrote the song?
um Bloom did come together quite quickly. I think it's interesting when I write songs. Sometimes the melody comes first, and I'll sit with an acoustic guitar, and sometimes the concept will come to me.
Sure.
And in this case, the concept came to me. The idea of I love being out in nature, and I write a lot about that. And the metaphors for things like, when you see a flower bloom, I mean, all of their beautiful colors come out. And for me, that was kind of a metaphor for how someone makes you feel, when you find someone that gives you that freedom to just be unconditionally yourself, and
Sure.
but then to nurture you during the darker times, so I really like writing metaphorically, and then going into the studio, I had a clear vision with this song as to how I wanted it to sound, and that was really cool. And I worked together with Sam, and we produced together in our own home studio, and it's really really good fun because you could go in with a song and it be a little a little acoustic folk ditty, and then before the end of the day comes, it's turned into more of a rock pop anthem. That's the
Mm.
beauty of, like, you know being able to kind of self-produce, is that it's just lets the song take its own journey, really.
And yeah, you've also got an upcoming tour as well. So tell us a little bit about that. I mean, are you coming to Sheffield as well?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, playing at the Greystones in Sheffield, and that is on the Saturday, the 6th of April. And I love going there. I love playing Sheffield so much. I have a really good support network of people that follow me and listen to my music, and playing the show is just such great fun. That I love the Sheffield lot. So if you'd like to come, I will happily comp you a ticket. And if your
I would
listeners,
love to come. I would
yeah,
love to come. I
if your
cannot wait.
listeners would like to, as well, it would be that'd be so wonderful. I do meet and greets at the end, and do like sign merch and stuff. And I think it's just going to be a lovely evening. So yeah, yeah. Oh, well, I'll put your name on the door.
I would love to come. Thank you very much. And
It's my pleasure.
so, I mean, and also for anybody that's listening as well, do you have like social media where people can follow you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. So this is my website, which is emmastevensmusic.com. But my handle for Instagram and Facebook and everything is eStevensmusic. But you just type in Emma Stevens and you'll find me, hopefully. um, and yeah, please do, if you listen to this and you like what you hear, please like connect with me. I'm very friendly on social media, I think. So
And I mean, for our listeners who want to get a copy of the single, how can people get it? Is it on digital platforms? But also, for anybody that doesn't have like digital access, say like internet or anything like that, is there any physical copies that people can get?
yeah, so I've got a small run of CDs that I've done, which you can order through my website, or you can come and get one at a show. So yeah, I have done a small run of CDs, mainly for the tour, and that would be the best way of getting it.
And my final question for you, Emma, is for what would you like to say to our audience who is listening right now?
I'd just like to say a big hello, and what a pleasure it is to be on the show. And I hope we can connect. I hope you like the music, and I'm wishing you just the most wonderful day. And yeah, hopefully see you at the show in Sheffield. That would be great.
Emma, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your
Oh,
time.
likewise. My pleasure. Thank you so much for having me on.
And I can't wait for the show. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Woo.